else. They are definitely something else.
Most niggas would have been smart enough when they blow it up. They had to pay Hennessy back.
Is that nigga name Hennessy?
I'm saying my name, Julio Hennessy.
Is that another Hennessy nigga? I don't think it is, right?
The point is, as my last name would have matched word for
word. Yeah, what could they say?
The Hennessy brand itself. The Hennessy brand itself. I can't see nothing right now. But when you talk about the Hennessy brand itself, they say this nigga is spelling his last name like our brand. So guess what's gonna happen? We need some of that money you've been making off our motherfucking last name. We can say the way your last name spells is the reason why you motherfucking got exposed.
Anybody ever even listened to you.
Right, because they saw how your last name was spelled. And
he was connected to us.
Right. And like, well, shit, he's sponsored by Hennessy. I will fuck with Hennessy. I drink Hennessy.
I like Hennessy. Hennessy like her.
Right now, it has you froze up, so you can't see anything at the moment on your live, on your camera. I can't see that. I'll take an agua. Yeah. Never take a water.
That's my catering.
Good, man.
Okay, so you know what? It's not really frozen because what you have to do in this video for the order to see what's going on right now. You have to press play. See? And then it's gonna keep moving with us and to catch up to where we at this point.
I can that come closer to you or something?
Maybe not. We'll see now.
It's live right now?
See, now I can see too much. See, now it's live, yeah.
Wow, that's so okay. Man. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right on. It's dead now. I guarantee it's dead now. I guess that's the lag you see from watching it. I don't know. You still messing with it because they even showed your ass in the video yet. No, leave it on because you haven't caught up to you moving yet, bro. It's got to catch up to you right now. So chill out.
That was it. That was good. That's where it was at. I knew it was at now. A little bit more.
No, you still. It's not live with you, bro.
Old background. That's what I want. Oh, nah!
Just sit down. Wait. It's behind you, bro. Chill out.
Okay.
Wait. You told me you're not back down. Just chill out, bro.
I'm about to sit back down now.
But you wouldn't adjust it again too in a second. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's so funny. You're that far behind.
Am I that far?
That's hilarious as hell.
Okay, we might be good now. All right, we're good. Let's just let it get all the way up. This shit funny. Bag is real, son. All right, let's get over here. And then you come closer to this one.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Like
I got
this area.
By the time I'm over here.
Are you in it? No.
I will be in a second. Let's see. Catch it because it's gonna catch up all of it.
Because I'm in front of this right here.
The whole conversation gonna be
so now I'm different. I'm different.
Crazy.
Okay. Let's put this over here.
The microphone?
Yeah, this is a microphone.
Football?
It's a Yeti. It's a Yeti. It's a Yeti. It's not the best Yeti they have, but it's a Yeti. It is a Yeti. It is a Yeti.
So see, I'm in front of what the game system was saying that. So I'm definitely going to be in it from that.
Yeah, you're in it. You're definitely in it now. There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't move around too much in it right now. All right, let's start right now. Y'all got behind the scenes stuff. Sorry to bother y'all. Knock. What up, cousin? I'm your favorite cousin from my auntie and uncle. You ain't even know you had. I'm 34 and a half. This is a gangster service announcement. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, this show is not just about battle rap. It's not just about shows I like. It's about different stuff. It's about dialogue mostly. That's what I love this show about. When I say that's what I mean. That's what I love this show about. Everybody make fun of me. That's what, to me, this show should definitely be about dialogues and creating dialogues. Me and my cousin, Julio Hennessey, my comedian cousin, my mechanic cousin, chef, you got to taste his jerk chicken. I thought you was Jamaican the first time. I said, is he Trinidadian? He just so
that's a flavor on that.
His jerk chicken and all of that. You see me doing comedy at the Julio Hangout. If you're a supporter of the channel, you probably seen that definitely. And we just we were having a conversation about hip hop and its effect on us as people and on other people in general, like, and how it affects the world we live in and the views that we may have, and we might not even really realize it. So We thought it was good. We was getting into it, and before we got into it, this genius, smart man, definitely said, let's get someone on camera because we wasted this good shit. So I don't want to waste this. So we're gonna get right into it and where it took us to and how and I said before I got on camera and I think it's a good point of a lot of times I feel like we don't realize how much music affects us as people and how many decisions we make from music. If it wasn't for the Chronic album, I said a joke, I'd probably be smoking cigarettes. I don't know. I know that when I first heard that Chronic album, I didn't know what Chronic was, but I know I wanted that in my life. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I heard Snoop Doggy Style, I didn't know I didn't do Doggy Style, but I knew that if I'm gonna be doing it,
I'm gonna do it on the record.
I'm gonna do a Doggy Style. So we're gonna get into that. And so when you think of hip hop, Julio, for me, I think of it as an art form. You feel me? And I think I had this conversation with you before. I feel like as an art form, you have various different artists. You have Van Gogh, you have Leonardo da Vinci, you have Michelangelo, you have Picasso, you have Basquiat, you have all these Andy Warhol, you have all these different type of artists who do very different type of particular art. You know, Andy Warhol, you know that guy really comes big?
I've heard.
He has one of my favorite quotes that I love to quote is he said in the future everybody will get 15 minutes of fame, everybody will be famous in the future. Which I feel like is kind of true if you think about it, because fame is different from when he was around. So he's saying that it's easier to be famous and more people can have fame.
Well, because of technology.
But this is before he had it.
I understand it, but he understood what technology can take us. At that point, when it reaches that point, no one really needs an outsource to become famous or to be seen by the majority, because now technology is in the majority hands.
And everybody can see something.
Back in his time, back when things as technology first came available, everybody didn't have a flip phone. Everybody have the Nokia or the chirp. Mm-hmm. Everybody have, you know what I'm saying, everybody have a camera phone when the camera phone first came out.
Yeah.
It was high, it was such
I think
over time, you know what I'm saying, as it becomes more general, it's more used, and more push product on society, now it's a norm. Now everybody, you ain't got a camera phone? Oh, you ain't got a smartphone?
I don't. For a little bit of time, I did have a phone, you know.
But just put phones.
It was funny when you think about the time I didn't have a phone. No, it's relevant, and I'm transparent on my channel. I just want to say this. By the time I did have a phone for a little bit of time, when I don't have a phone right now, whatever. I'm not getting what I'm saying is that I didn't realize how important or how much I wasn't able to do that. I'm a person who fake. That's why I'm a picture taker. Right.
You're falling off to the wayside. We're trying to say it, we're gonna stay on the The reason why I use the phone, the same thing with the music and the culture. Okay, let's take it back to when hip hop, when rap really first hit the scene. Okay, we had the rapping Duke. You never heard the rapping Duke, and how you really can't tell me, the real raw beginnings of rapping hip hop. Right now, we would call it the corniest song ever made. But back then, it was the hottest shit that ever came out. This is what I'm saying. So therefore, then things start to adapt and change in that form. People start doing the methodical. They started adding beats, snares, hooks, and shit, and it became the growth. It changed. So now, then, people started accepting more. Everybody messing with it. So more people starting to jump into the genre, but make their own way with it. So now we get to the point we're talking about today. This is a couple artists, and we were talking about albums, and certain people reach number one, and this person reached number one. I'm like, bro, because they dead. And he's like, bro, what? I'm like, any person that dies in rap and hip right now, whether they shit is fire or not, if they die, the next album is number one. From this, like, then what got me, what hit me in the head was like, but the way these people die, it's almost like now you listen to it, they're predicating their deaths in the lyrics and in the music and the culture they're now projecting. So
he talked about the power of our words on ourselves and our future, which is something I also do. I'm one of the people that we speaking into existence, but I also feel like what I didn't say out loud before was when you talked about connecting with your ancestors and all that too. I do believe in speaking things into existence, but I also wonder, when you're doing music, it's coming from a subconscious place within your brain, right? And it's a different level. It's like, I heard Kendrick, one of the great quotes from Kendrick is, he said when he does rap, it's like his ancestors speaking through him. So I'm just saying that. With that being said, if your ancestors have knowledge of now, then, and before in the future, how do you know that some of those lyrics are not coming to them as premonitions of what they see for you in general? That's just me playing devil's advocate.
I mean, but the point is,
you get what I'm saying, no fake?
I understand what you're saying. So it's like, but
some psychic shit.
But you look at the music from Kendrick from beginning to now, he has been evolving musically. So therefore, when he says he is his ancestors when he's rhyming and writing, he's probably home meditating to the ancestors that's connected with him.
And I get what you're saying, but I'm just
so
saying.
If it takes level, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying when you hear him say that, I'm not trying to knock it. But a motherfucking the game told me when he rapped, he an ancestor like nigga, what ancestor? You fucking talking about your lyrics. No, it ain't Shaka Zulu, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like the individual, bro. Like what?
No, I usually giving, like I said, devil's advocate point. And I give that, like, when we're doing art, we in art, we're sitting there as an artist. You rap.
You can fuck around.
You know, I mean, when I say you rap, I'm not saying you rap, but you. I know that right now. If I turn the beat on, you can freestyle. Man.
Don't fuck with a little bit.
And you're gonna say what you're gonna say. Right. But I'm saying that comes from a place within you. Mm-hmm. Now, when you're really doing music as an artist and you're really going through it, you're getting those messages from out in the sky.
Okay. So we went to the more spiritual plane of this conversation after I started. So basically, what I got heated about, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a very passionate motherfucker. I got real hot because I started thinking about these men, these young lives that had great gifts. You know what I'm saying, within his platform and his culture. And I look at the culture and look at the platform now. We started talking about the first hip hop, and also we started talking about gangster rap. And I was like, when gangster rap first happened, gangster rap was talking about, you know, the gangs, the police and the gangs, what the neighborhood came up with, and all of a sudden the album Banging on Wax came out. That was to me, that was one of the most first epic things about a different culture of hip hop and rap being exposed to Banging on Wax. So now we're listening about the Crips and Bloods, and we're hearing they through their wax, through the rhymes that they make. All right, bam. So then we kept going. I was like, bro, the fucked up part about it is like these motherfuckers in their songs predicating death. Who sits here to the point where you will sit here and rap about dying and what death gonna come to you? So he gave me the nod, like, can you piggyback what you were saying?
Yeah.
So I can get back to what I was at?
About which part? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the dying niggas predicating.
Oh yeah, you was talking about, yeah. Well, you know, you listen to Juice WRLD album. I love Juice WRLD album, Legends Never Die. If you haven't heard it yourself, definitely give it a listen.
He's gone, right? Of
He's
course.
gone. He passed on last year. He's a Sagittarius like us. He was a Sag just like us. Talented brother, talented person, man, talented young king. But he talks a lot about how he could die from using pills. He talks about that, and then it's life. He died from using pills.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke talks about shooting. He died from being shot.
Yeah.
Tupac talks about shooting. He died from being shot.
Yeah.
Biggie talks about shooting. He dies when he gets shot.
Right.
But these are a lot of gaps in there. People talking about shooting and not dying from being shot.
I understand that.
So what about those people then? What about those?
I'm not going. I want to go back. What got us to the point we want to record this shit.
No, but these are things we didn't talk about. I mean, still, what do you think? What is your point to that? If you say right now,
nigga, okay, if I go around saying I'm riding around with a chopper, ready for war, pulling over me, smoke blasting, knocking down doors, but I died in a car wreck. But nigga, it wasn't for the car wreck, I probably got smoked. Somebody was trying to kill me on the block when I rolled through. I already talked about, nigga, I'm coming through for you. No man knows how death's gonna come, but I'm trying to say is if you keep saying that a motherfucker gonna kill me, and when a motherfucker kill you, nigga, you just basically said it. And it's what killed me. And now we're hearing these men have passed on, these great artists that didn't get a chance to keep on evolving, but they within the first 2 albums, they done killed themselves. And the shit they talk about in the album is what killed them. So then I started talking about the power of the tongue.
That's true.
So when you speak to a lot of things about how and you hear some rappers change that shit, they change that power of tongue. They start uplifting, enlightening, open their eyes.
Well, that's my point, Julio. That if you say to me that people have died for saying they're gonna shoot people, what about the people who haven't? They don't have power.
Death didn't choose that for them. Wasn't that death? But niggas like I'm riding the store, I get hit home by the car. But I just had an album about killing the motherfucker. It don't matter. Just saying, but the point is, bro, it happens. You still have a way of predicating and then sitting there putting that shit to existence. Then I got to the point where I'm gonna shut up and digress real quick. Okay. About I look at our youth and the culture and how the culture done changed from being a form of expression, enlightenment, and unification to now all we want to do is motherfucking kill each other. Talk shit. Every young motherfucker, every new artist out here right now, bro. I swear to God, I love new energy. I salute to every motherfucker out here grinding for their dream. But every motherfucker, all you want to do is talk about how many guns you got, how much dope you pushing, how many bitches you fucking, how many pills you pop, and what's gonna happen. Nigga, pull up, I got smoke for you. There's nothing in the culture right now that's changing our mindset to one, what we're going through right now, the revolution of racism, us taking back what's ours. We used to have conscious rap. We had an era of conscious rap, black power rap. Because now what? You do it now, you're a cornball?
People still do it.
They don't, but it's not even pushed on the level it was when it first hit. Nigga, it was a whole 5-6 years of everybody doing black power. That shit was popping. From Big Daddy Kane, the motherfucking self-destruction. I'm an old school. I know all this shit, bro. I've seen it happen from the roots of this shit, bro. I look at it now, and I'm like, bro, I'm tired of hearing all we talk about is fucking shooting, stabbing, pill popping, bitch give me ass. And then you expect a motherfucker to look at us different culture. They didn't respect us back then. We were doing black power shit. They don't respect nobody now. Every rapper artist out here knew, except for a few, all they want to talk about is the life of either death, jail, or whatever. What happened to having a life of uplifting? I'm just saying, motherfuckers. Then now you look at the culture, our young generation. Every picture I see of some young man or some young king that they got killed out here in the streets, bro. They put up all his pictures on all his damn social media. What do you see from him, bro?
Show me shit.
Huh? What do you see? Pistols in the hand. You know what I'm saying? Money. Ain't wrong with having your money, but you don't. All you see is a lifestyle that predicates two directions: jail or fucking death, bro. But we expect to be looked at and viewed differently. Nothing wrong with your self-expression, but god damn, bro. Did every nigga want to die with a gun in his hand? Did every nigga want to go to jail? Does every young man want to push dope?
So listen.
It's like what happened to being something that could better yourself,
I want
to
take this quote directly from Pop Smoke. He says on the first song of his album, first song on the Shoot for Stars album, Bad Bitch from Tokyo. A lot of people didn't notice it. My own little brother didn't notice it. Shout out to him. And he goes, I look my killer in the eyes. I'm talking face to face. That is ominous. That is very morbid. It's very morbid. It's weird because he probably did look his killer in his eyes. They did catch him in his kitchen and lacking or whatever you want to call it. They caught him in the kitchen. They killed him. And this guy was able probably to meet his killer, to see his killer. So it's like, it's weird when you think about it from that point of view of him saying this on a song. When I first heard this, listened to the album when it came out, I was like, did he really just say he looked his killer?
He literally just said who was seeing the killer. He said, did you? I was like, yeah, I heard it. Same thing, you know.
You hear him say that?
Right.
This nigga is talking about, and like, and Juice WRLD says in the album, he says a song, he has a line, he goes, let's be honest, if it wasn't for the pills, I wouldn't be here. But if I keep taking these pills, I won't be here.
Right. Okay, let me pick it back on your,
that's crazy.
Talking about death, but it not dying the way they predicated. Extinction. Yeah. He was talking about this dying from overdose and other shit, and then he gets murdered in his car, killed.
Sad.
So he didn't die the way he was out here manifesting, but it still was in the culture that didn't know how to accept each other and not how to uplift each other. Oh, you get murdered. I'm saying it's crazy. The music I rock with, I fuck with. I'm saying y'all, all we're doing is telling each other to kill each other, and the only way we can make it is by either hustling, slanging, and just doing shit in the same MO of death, jail, destruction. But then you expect us as an overall culture, overall people to be viewed as kings and mighty people when all we do in the majority, down to when it comes to the evolution, when it comes to music and our women. And back in the 90s on Black Power, they had a few ass shaking, but it was like, hey, uplift the sister. Don't call them bitches and hoes right now.
You know what? I get mad.
Right now, let's try not to call a sister a hoe and a bitch. Wow. And ladies, let's try not to put ourselves, we're looking like just, okay, fuck it, I like to have my ass and titties, bitch.
I'm just
That's
saying,
all
let
the
me
fuck
say
you
this
see
right here.
now,
Let me say this right
bro.
here. Let me say this to you too.
What you see, bro?
You said that promotion. I always make fun of my cousin. He says no social music comes out. Shout out to Run the Jewels. They just dropped a pretty social album that was really good. Featuring some stuff that good. Public Enemy just released a new song that I thought was pretty good. J. Cole, a lot of people have released songs during this situation. Anderson Paak dropped the Glenn joint. The Baby joint, everybody likes that joint. The Black Lives Matter joint. But I'm just saying, let me say this. Let me get this point. Let me get this point out when I say what that's for. Is that if you remember that, like you said, I don't know if it's rap music itself, but as a culture, people don't want that back to Africa shit. Even in battle rap, I'm just saying, no, wait, let me finish. Even in battle rap is that thing of, shut up, nobody want to hear that shit, Sharif. People say that shit. In life, people don't want to always, people want to get lost. And a lot of times, I think that conscious music just talks about the problems, opposed to giving a solution. And people rather listen to a song where it's just shake my butt, because y'all don't have to think about the problems. You're sitting here talking about, oh, the police killing us. Yeah, I get it. Well, what can we do? Up until this point, there's been 1,000 songs about the police killing us, but none of those songs ever feature the information of we should defund the police. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times I feel like people use the consciousness thing as anything else, as a personal game, and they just say stuff, but there's nothing from it, and people can feel that you're not out protesting, that you're not doing the stuff that backs up what you're saying, or even then, nobody wants to hear that shit all day. Nobody's going to stay in their car all day long and want to hear about the problems of the world all day long. Like I said, sometimes you just want to get lost in music. I'm repeating myself.
I totally understand you. But see, and that's what now I want to talk about the evolution of this fucking culture and look at the times we went through as a people and how we interacted, and look how systematically as the A&Rs knew how to push it to help change the culture and help change the people to run and be a certain way. Bam. Ooh, it's gonna be funny. Quick and hurry up. 80s, quick shit. 90s was party shit. The early 2000s was the birth of dope boy music.
Okay.
Straight up street shit. Y'all living it. We're gonna let you talk about it. Now everybody want to be a dope boy. To the point now, because 90s was a quick 10 years. The evolution of 2000s, the nigga, when I listened to like 2005, matter of fact, when before that, but my favorite fucking album when it comes to was that motherfucker, everybody know, when the dope boy go crazy. Jesus was talking that motherfucking work out there. Even your guy said, well, shit, if they have the formula, I should have been talking about the numbers out there when I started rapping. You feel me? So the point is now we're looking at this. Now everybody want to be. We start want to be the partying people. We start want to be the partying culture. 90s is all about getting together, having fun, celebrating. Ain't nobody. We just dancing. You feel me? Everybody was party mode. Now you go to a room for a party, every nigga mean muggy. It's just the bitches dancing on bitches. Niggas scared to dance on bitches.
There's nothing wrong.
I don't be saying bitch in the bathroom.
No, not that part. I want to put the part up. There's nothing wrong with bitches dancing on bitches. Please.
Yeah.
If you're a bitch, you want to dance on a bitch?
It's stupid. What I'm trying to say is though, my nigga, what I'm trying to say is though, back in the 90s, bro, you was a clown for not trying to dance with the female.
No, I get what you're saying.
Now it's like we can't enjoy it as a brother. I can't go in a room with other brothers.
You look like a clown right now.
Fuck out of here.
If you walk in there and start dancing with your girl, people might ostracize you in their mind.
Like, nigga, fuck you. I'm about to get some pussy and I'm cool as fuck. You gonna see how that mean mother, you get shot in the club.
Dancing is coming back in hip hop a lot though.
Not really. Nigga, you still going to go right now. You'll see 1,500 motherfuckers sitting in the wall, man.
Grown-up clubs, but the younger people are dancing a lot more.
It's okay. Let me do a joke basic. Okay. All right. The dance ain't just, everything evolves. Okay, everything changes. My point is though, the dancing now ain't the fucking we all dancing together. Everybody can't do them goddamn moves. Okay. My point is, bro, I'm just saying, right. It's definitely a culture young folks these days.
They got dances.
My point is though, bro, how we go from enjoying each other as a culture to having a good time together to now we're together and all we want to do is motherfucking have some beef with each other. That's what I'm saying. There's no more when as we come together and listen to our culture to where we want to be together and enjoy each other. Now our culture has us coming together and destroying each other. That's all we hear is destruction of each other in mass or in small numbers. You don't hear anything about coming together and have just goddamn it, enjoy it. But get off your ass, put the gun down. Go do a move, nigga. You gotta be Mr. Goddamn But go get two-step in, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You ain't a homo. You a regular fucking person who's enjoying the moment of people, and now you want to. Ain't nothing wrong with that. When the fuck you became a pussy to dance and enjoy a fucking party? When? Oh, you ain't mean mugging, nigga. You ain't a real nigga.
As a person who loves to walk around smelling at people, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I try to do that.
They get my nigga right here. Let me tell you about 34. 34 is one of the most, trying to be one of the most positive spirited person in all moments of life. To the point where this nigga would piss you off, he's so fucking happy. Why are you so fucking happy? But now, if a nigga walk around with some joy in his heart, what's wrong with you, bruh? What you so happy for? Niggas, I'm living.
I'm not in jail.
I'm not in jail. I mean, I might be struggling. Everybody struggle. I ain't got to go to my goddamn shoulder because I ain't got to think about a nigga killing me unnecessarily.
I ain't doing
so I'm
that.
happy. What the fuck is wrong with that? Niggas now it's like you a bitch to be happy in life, bro.
It is true.
You got to be a fucking hard nigga and hate life all the time.
Niggas.
And that's the culture we are being.
You know what? I think that's American culture. Just think about this. It's small stuff. It starts right here. Think about this. Shake your hand.
That's.
But it's you don't see the connection.
Yeah.
You don't see how it grows. But the idea.
Now niggas don't give me no handshake.
No, but I'm just saying. But in general, the idea of squeezing each other's hands.
That's homo.
But
that's.
No, but not.
You
like a man. I mean, that's the thing. That's how men shake
handshake.
Yeah. But I'm saying that even that is the idea of what's up. Just hey, what's up, buddy? We have to be tough. We have to meet each other and assume dominance amongst each other.
That's the alpha male.
But all of that's connected to that of
it's exaggerated alpha male though.
But that's what happens. Like
Every male wolf that come in contact with a male wolf does not always fight the other male wolf. Some of the wolves join alliances and they bring packs together and they take over territory. Whenever, because they understand that alpha male for their sex. Now there will eventually be a butt of heads because it's two heads of power. But not every wolf attacks every male wolf perceive any animal species. Okay? My point is now we're being fucking programmed, and what I try to say is when it comes to money control, power, and motherfucking popular social opinion, motherfuckers in their life, what they see and what they preach and what they hear and how they roll. So what I'm trying to say is if everybody mad at the world, nigga, why should nobody be happy no more? And that's all. I'm not saying it's all, but that's the majority of what's being put. And when I say that, I look at my young kings out here dying every day on these streets with his gunplay. So I'm a real nigga and I'm gonna live my life. But nigga, you never once enjoyed being a young, happy man. Cause what all you heard the last since you was 9, 10, what the fuck you heard every day? Pop, pop, shot, bitch nigga, fuck you, kid, I'm gonna be this. You don't hear nothing positive, so you don't want to do shit positive.
And I think I agree to that right there. As a people, we definitely need to make sure we take time to get in tune with different stuff.
If we
don't just listen to the same. I listen to Miles Davis some days. And Miles Davis has no words. It's just music. It's just jazz.
Beautiful jazz.
And it's beautiful jazz, super beautiful. And not just go on the jazz station on, shout out the title. They pay the most of the artists.
If you told a nigga right down the street, listen, man, this nigga fuck out of here. There's no cornball shit like that. But if he took the time to smoke a blunt or pop a pill and he do and embrace it, he'd be like, yo, that was dope, man. Appreciate that.
This shit is deep.
But he won't tell nobody else that though.
Maybe not.
He will keep it to himself. He's scared of what other people will think.
You know what? I like you said that. That brings to a point about the music we talk about. The artists who talk about the morbid things or the things that you see that you feel like are depression, what they're trying to do is rebel against the things you're talking about. That masculinity or whatever. That they're trying to show a vulnerability level because even Kendrick talked about being suicidal. And it's because of the fact that people are suicidal, people do go to depression, and they want them to know that, even as a celebrity, believe it or not, even maybe before I became a celebrity or even during this, I'm going through the same things you went through. So as long as you stick around, who knows what you could become. Designer, he tells every interview he had with when he first came out, Dallas Panda, when he started talking and started making him sound good. When he started actually talking, he had told us a beautiful story about how he was suicidal as a kid and wanted to kill himself. And now he's happy that he didn't. And I liked it because I felt like as someone who was a kid who might be feeling this though, because believe it or not, We live in a world where we have so much for kids, but more kids are killing themselves at an all-time than ever. You know that, really?
Because you know why? I didn't say no why. You know, I think
What you
honestly, my generation, bro, we had to take this shit. There was a thick skin. You feel me? Y'all call it bullying now. I call it understanding that, man, you need to be tough out here a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, some of the bullshit is wrong, but back then, nigga, if I felt it was too much bullshit, I'll bust you in the fucking face. I'm gonna rock your ass out. I'm not gonna go home and take my life because nigga, you keep on picking on me. I'm gonna pick on you or bust you in your fucking mouth. But then it was like, oh, you shouldn't be violent. You should. It's like, man, stop. But we scared ass whoopers now. When I came up, it wasn't no, I don't grab a gun. Nigga gonna be a circle of niggas. We're gonna squab it out. Whoever win, bro. But like Pop said on Friday, you live, son. You live to fight another motherfucking day. Ain't nothing but an ass whooping. If your mama gave you one and your daddy gave you one, you still living, bitch. You can take one on the fucking street. Nigga, you can't knuckle up. You ain't fucking gangster. How about that? Real talk, bro. All this gun playing shit, I pull up on you. Take a fucking knuckle, bro. See how your ass feel tomorrow morning. Cause at least you get tomorrow morning, son.
I'm gonna tell you right
that's
now.
The fucking
That's
real
shit.
shit.
Because we have different opinions. I ain't trying to fight in the street. I'd rather kill you. I feel like, to me, I know
you better take a fucking life.
Right here.
That's the point. You better take life and then physically work this out so you two can breathe. Bro, fuck out of here.
We don't need
that's
to fight
the problem.
We don't need to fight then. We don't need. We need to know how to talk. Why can't we verbally talk? Why we have to get physical? How many times have me and you got into conversations with each other? Have we fought?
Because that's
have we ever talked about
some people.
Have we ever talked about that?
Fight, though,
I'm saying, but have we ever talked about that?
No, I'm just saying, for some people, you come in contact with differences, you're gonna have that type of altercation to get to that point. So instead of you motherfuckers grabbing a gun, unless it's dependent upon, learn how to motherfucking throw a hand or two, bro. You know how many niggas that I fought when I was young, we cool as fuck now? Now what about a shot and kill that nigga? I would have had a chance to have a good
crush your enemy totally. 48 laws of power. Yeah, it's a 48 law of power. It's, all leaders since Moses have known that the fair enemy must be crushed completely. Sometimes they learn the hard way. If one ember of left alight, no matter how dim, it smothers and the fire will eventually break out. I'm going to kill you and your kids. I don't give a fuck.
See?
But that's what, let me just get to my point of that. We need to learn how not to take it to a violent level. You also said that things evolve. So everybody's not going to keep fighting in the street. We needed to, at that point, learn that you don't need to fight somebody you're mad. You can discuss it and walk away from each other. We don't need to take it to a physical level. Everybody don't want to walk around with bruised faces and bruised pride and bruised whatever. Why should I have to do that? Why can't we just go, I disagree. I'm not going to cut you off, but I'm not going to I want you to punch me in the way. But I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. Why can't I say, you know what, Julio? I'm mad you cheated with my girlfriend. You knew that was my.
That's a fight, man.
I'm just making. That's for you.
And that's bro code.
I'm saying that's for you.
That's bro code.
I'm saying for you that's a fight, but for me, I can say, you know what, Julio?
You gonna kill me with it?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm saying, yo, Julio, you know what? I'm mad you did that to me because you knew I was my girl and all that. But you know what? And Julio didn't cheat Julio's a engaged man. We're just doing things. So I don't want. It's just the whole thing. This is a hypothetical situation. But I'm saying that. But you know what, Julio? I'm not gonna fuck with you no more. All right, bro. See you later, and keep it moving. Or I can go on the street with you and fight over a fucking hoe that was fucking Moses anyway.
Or
which one makes sense?
You do what most these niggas do now.
They gonna kill y'all.
They gonna kill. Oh, but bitch gonna fuck somebody else after you kill that nigga while you locked up. She gonna fuck somebody else. Like,
but you see the difference. But you see the difference. You see the difference of the idea that one is nobody got hurt at all. Everybody was able to leave the situation and not have no animosity. Okay. Everybody don't feel the same about losing a fight. Okay. When you fighting somebody, it's like they always say the old thing. If I step on your toe and you break my nose, can I say you wrong?
I'm saying.
I'm asking a question.
I don't know. It depends. That's a soft for a soft. I didn't mean to be told. It wasn't a perfect step. Now, if I heard someone stump on your goddamn toe, then knock me the fuck out. I deserve it because I came to you with intentional aggression.
Well, why can't I back on yourself? I'm saying it don't matter. But that's the whole thing.
You can't control the response to your ignorance, bro. So if I did aggressive step on your goddamn toe, you can step on my toe, you can knock me out.
I can spin the block and go block. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. You cannot control the response to your ignorance.
So if I step on your toe, That's the weakest shit I'm talking about. And that's what our culture and our people have resorted to. Again,
Not
they don't
being
want us
able to
on
talk
the
to
world, period.
Not being
And
able to
we're thinking
dialogue
about,
too.
and the reason why I'm talking is right now, what the fuck we're going through as a people. The end of the racism shit, the end of change, all this shit. If we're gonna be together, nigga, we gotta learn how to be together. We can't change this shit by continuing to be aggressive and kill our own. If we want to change, we gotta learn to be together again. It ain't gotta stay for 100 years, but right now, we need the 90s unity to come back to this culture.
See that right there?
We need it right now.
We need a 2021 unity. We need a 2020 unity. And that unity would be us learning how to talk. That's why I love battle rap. Two people go on stage, they disrespect each other,
Get in.
but at the end, what they do?
Dap it up.
See you later. Bow.
Room. See you
That
next
to
time.
me is better than everybody boxing each other, everybody fight each other, everybody killing each
But
other.
not everybody can express themselves verbally. So what you're trying to understand is there's alternate ways to express and to kill the
What's
shit
wrong with having a mediator?
without having to kill each
Have
other.
a mediator.
But again, all I hear in society and our culture is nothing about nigga, let me gun up, blam up, shoot up, what's up, pull up, strap up, boom, 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 nigga, fuck you, you ain't making it out. I come to your funeral, then I shoot your mom at the funeral, then I shoot your kids at the funeral. What the fuck is about understanding and coming back together and being unified, bro? That's all I'm trying to say.
I just had an epiphany.
I'm listening.
Cold War.
Paul Wall?
Cold War.
Paul Walker, got you.
Fast and Furious.
Uh-huh.
Actor.
Uh-huh.
Stars in movies where he does what?
Number drive car.
Fast.
Really fast.
Dangerously.
Dangerous fast.
Dies in the car accident.
Right.
That's the same thing to me as Pop Smoke getting killed from gun violence. Or Biggie or Tupac. Where you can connect the same two and say that from saying that he should drive cars fast and his mom. Movies, all type of art. Movies, music, all those things alter our view on the world. The same way all year long, we're going to have action movies where they're shooting people, where the cops are doing police brutality.
Okay, bang, I go with you. Go ahead.
Where the cops are doing police brutality in it. You know, I watch movies now with a different eye. Like you say, third eye open. I watch a movie and realize, hold on, that cop is violating people's rights, and people cheer for those movies, and people watch those movies more. Again, you don't think, wait, let me say this thing. You don't think those movies where cops are seen violating the law affects other cops growing up that want to be a cop? You don't think a cop seen Lethal Weapon and say, you know what, I'm gonna be fucking Mel Gibson?
I feel you, but listen,
I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, I listen and I like it. That's awesome. And I'm trying to say something. I'm talking about. When it comes to us, bro, when it comes to how we directly direct us.
Movies, New Jack City, who worked on
I understand that. That's what I mean. But also the system promotes that. No one really want to fuck with Do the Right Thing like that. That was a great movie. But they fuck with his new. They fuck with his Jungle Fever.
I like the 2 days too.
School Days was the shit. Wake
I never went to college. I never went to
my
college.
nigga. For a long time, I thought G5G was the real fraternity. Shut the fuck up, dumb. Anyway, you got
girls to work.
No, it's fraternity, bro.
I'm saying the girls though. They had a girl too.
No, it's all fake. It was none of that stuff was a real. Stop playing right now. If you playing joking, I'll punch you in the chest. You really know how this is real. I'll try.
No, I'm
about to punch you. Swear to God. I know you're playing right now. Nigga, I went to school and told one of my teachers I want to play at G5G, and he literally was like, "Nigga, you stupid motherfucker! I know that shit fake." I don't cut my hair. I would have cut my hair. Shut up. Anyway, I would cut my hair. I was trying to say today, I just look at all the violence that's going on. I look at our youth dying daily. I look at what's going on in my culture, my neighborhood. I worry about my sons and my stepsons. And I look at what's being portrayed. Nigga, you ain't got to die over no bullshit. You had to grab a gun every time. And most of you motherfuckers don't even know how to shoot a gun. You too scared to go to the gun range and learn something. Like our point is, it's time for something to change, bro. We need a remix to come back and bring unity in the culture.
People need to learn how to talk to each other.
I'm tired.
Stop letting your self-esteem be the cause of your downfall.
Stop letting your fucking pride and get you killed for no reason.
Yeah.
That same piece of pussy you gonna kill for, when you get locked up, you gonna fuck the next nigga behind you, bro. Definitely. And my ladies, I love y'all. Every bad bitch ain't a good bitch. Keep 100.
Some of y'all ain't nothing to hold your tricks.
Seriously, I mean,
Snoop is right.
And you wonder why I look at our babies. You see kids, 2, 3 years old, 4 years old, dance like fucking shaking assholes. That's not cute. Like, change, evolve something. Pick up a fucking book.
You can read audio on YouTube now too. You can hear it.
Saying, man,
So
we're going through too much. It's too much tearing down and about to be rebuilding right now for us not to tear down and rebuild the culture for which we are thriving off of and dying off of at the same fucking
hand. So wouldn't rebuilding be us, like I said, learning how not to fight with each other and learning how, you know what? Let's teach our kids that when you have a disagreement with somebody, not to make an appointment with them to fight them at 3 o'clock like some WWF referee at a pay-per-view, but to realize, like you said, we can avoid each other and still make money and live a good life.
But
have to fight.
It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while for it to happen.
I had my head to one thing because really, as parents, even fuck the music. I seen a video recently a couple months ago on YouTube, where a mother had got hit by a car at a fight she had brought her kids to in the car.
Yeah.
You see that video?
Yeah, I thought got her ass ran the fuck up.
And her kids in the car, and the kids are screaming, oh, I think the mother, I don't know if she died or what.
No, because the girl hopped in the car and drove her own car over her ass.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, in general,
so
that right there, that's not rap music. That's your mother taking you to a fight. So now you learn. And I also think that when we beat our kids, I try not to beat my kids as much as possible, even though they be trying to be bad or whatever. I try to like make that the last resort. But either way, I think even that is a thing of showing that when people get on your nerves, the way you handle them is by screaming at them and by beating them. So I feel like it starts in the house that we as people don't want to be bullied. And we know that certain people will bully us, like our parents. Let's say our parents are bullied, but we know our parents have power over us. So they always say if you see a kid outside hit another kid, where you get that from? His parents. Because his mother's showing him that or his dad is showing him when you're angry, this is what you do to people. We need to, again, show them that, you know what? This is how you talk to somebody. You don't have to, just because you don't like something or you're angry, doesn't mean you have to scream. That's not an automatic go-through. Just because I'm mad about something, I don't have to raise my voice. I can keep it at a low temper. Just because you're angry on me, you have to scream. Just because you feel like you should hit the person, that's because you've been hit with somebody who's mad at you. And you're so mad, you feel like, I gotta hit this person. When really you can go somewhere else and live your life, and they can go live their life, and you shouldn't even think about them. It's okay, you good, cuz. But you won't even think about it. And check cuz a while. When you be on the thing, I'm about to get into it. Oh no, you don't think about this. What are you doing? You going up to make it happen? Not yet. But when he gets that together, he's fucking making me peanut butter and jelly over here, man. This nigga's going up over there on that app. And we're gonna definitely get into with that. Let y'all know about that. And if you give me a link, I'll put it in the description section.
So before we have time frame, I was
gonna say,
I mean, the passion I have, y'all, is like I'm an older dude that
how old are you?
41. I've seen fuck you. I thank God to be here. He was gone a long time ago. Now for real, bro. Like my life, I thank God I'm here, bro.
He'll do it, won't he?
My point is,
he'll do it.
The shit we're going through as a culture, as a people, as a race and whole. We got to change ourselves and change how we treat our own race and our own culture before other races can respect and love our culture back. And we've lost the love of ourselves throughout the growth and diversity of growth within our culture. Yeah. So we lost with the growth and the variety and the variation of expression. We've lost how to express and how to deal and how to love each other as a people within the culture. That's my point. It took me a long time to really get there to say that. It's not that I don't like my music, not that I don't like my hip hop, not that I don't like the next big artist, but I'm trying to say it, bro. Find some way to bring love and unity back to the culture. Because we live through the culture. Everything you see is through the culture. To our kids, to our households, to how we dress, to how we talk, to how we live, to what we do. The culture is the main influence of our people. And we've lost the embracing of our people in the culture. You want to change the shit? You want to change? You want everybody to treat us different? You want equal? You want unity? You want lives matter? Bruh, change the culture. We gotta love ourselves, motherfucker. If you don't value and love a black life yourself and you're a black person, who the fuck gonna love a black life any goddamn way? Change the culture, man. Let's uplift the culture to back to bring some type of unity and love in the culture. and stop degrading, hating, and killing, and pill popping and shooting, and being the next fucking dope boy or the next dead rapper that we gotta mourn and never get his true gifts to the culture.
Would you say that we have a separated? Is that the issue really, man? Because I think about why we don't love each other. I don't know, West Side niggas don't love East Side niggas, and North Side niggas don't love North Side niggas, and North Carolina niggas don't like New York niggas, and Brooklyn niggas don't like Queens niggas, and South Side niggas, you know what I mean? Like, all these people have
You want the real truth for that?
What about that?
I go back to motherfucker our true beginning. Nigga, there was plenty of tribes in Africa. We didn't fuck with each other like that in Africa. You thought, do you think, why the Shaka Zulu had to go fight other tribes? It was different tribes, but when it came time to go to war together for the land, nigga, I dare motherfucking this white people to come over here. This trying to come together because nigga, this is our land. We might not agree with each other, but I'll be goddamn, we're gonna kill you so we can't defend our fucking land.
I love that tribe story, but I think it's a little bit different when you think about the idea that those people were
the same, but it's
the same shit.
Listen to me, we have evolved with still tribes though.
So same shit. Everybody's doing it. Right?
It's just different. Now it's like niggas like, go back to Africa. Nigga, Africa didn't fuck with everybody in Africa. That's why you had different tribes, motherfucker.
People think when I hear that, go back there, I'm thinking this is.
If we did, we would have been one fucking tribe.
Well, let's wrap it up because I know we did a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I know you gotta go and all of that. What's the one thing you want people to know from you? What's the gangster service announcement you want to make?
Ain't saying that, man. Like I'm wishing that we show more direction toward more unity and understanding, waking the fuck up in the culture. I'm not asking for a whole 10 years of conscious rap and everybody Wakanda forever, but I'm asking for us to wake the fuck up and embrace each other and love to be black and love another black person before you want to go kill and hate on your own black people. That's my gangster. Now wake the fuck up. Stop hating each other. Love yourself and love your other brother. There's nothing wrong or pussy about not killing a man because you have a disagreement.
And I say to you, my gangster service announcement for this episode, we're about to get out of here with you guys, is love everybody, man. Love each other. Learn how to work with each other. Conversation is conversation. You're not going to agree with nobody, everything nobody says, unless you're just being a DS. There's no way you're going to agree with every. I'm not going to agree with everything Julio says. He's not going to agree with me. But you see, I still avoid him on my show. Knowing that there's a chance we can get into an argument and debate. But I appreciate the dialogue. I think that what we need to learn from me, I would say, is appreciate each other's different point of views, because life is a personal experience that you deal with others. So while you think, oh, I know what's going on, or I know what this is, or I know what's right, if you right or wrong, if 2 plus 2 is 4, it's going to be 4. Me hearing him, his opinion of why it could be, why the number 4 doesn't even mean anything, and how do I know number 4 is real, or whatever, he can say that to me. I didn't say he talks like that, but if he brings a different point of view to me about the 2 plus 2 is 4 thing, that doesn't change what I think all the way. It might possibly, but I don't have to completely rebel against it or try to cut him off or be disrespectful to him or demean him or try to fight him because he's bringing something different. I think a lot of times people are, and like I said again, know that find value in yourself within yourself, not outside of yourself. Find value within yourself. Because I feel like people fight to find value. And really, that's you trying to find value within yourself. The same way somebody collects chains, you collect fights. So learn value within yourself, and you won't have to worry about fighting with people as much. You would know, I'm a good, if I need to fight, I can fight. I don't need to go out here and prove I'm tough. A lot of people get that in older age, but try to get that in your youth. I'm not going to hold y'all all day long. I'm not going to hold this man all day long. I'm your favorite cousin from my auntie and uncle you didn't even know you had. I'm 34 and a half.
Well, Julio Hennessey, man, thank y'all for tuning my brother channel. Continue to support gang service now, from battle raps and life to discussions, bro. You always got something different.
And if you want more stuff like this, please leave in the comment section any suggestions you have for any type of videos or any type of topics you would love me and him to talk about, me to talk about myself, somebody else. If you want to come talk to me, hit me up. I'll get you the Zoom link. And you want to debate about a topic, bring it on. We got a bunch of new shows coming to you. We got a bunch of new stuff. I know people have been asking me where you've been at, what you've been doing. Believe me, content is coming. I'm really holding back because I want to make sure I create the greatest content for y'all. Because I feel like I already set a bar that I have to keep up with. So it's a lot, to me, it's on my shoulders because I love my cousins. I love my cousins. Even if it's 30 of y'all, if it's 40 of y'all who actually do watch the videos all the time. I love y'all. I mean the world to me because I put my art out so people could view it in the gallery. You know what I mean? So anytime I get that, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with somebody else. Tell us in the comment what you think about hip hop, how it affected your life, what's your favorite songs, what those songs use on you, all that type of stuff. Like I said right there, love thy neighbor. If you do that, everything gonna be hood. Hood. Yeah, that's good. We good. That's right.
All right.